That's okay. Full disclosure, I'm kind of stuffing a burrito in my mouth too.
I don't blame you. It's that time.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Now, I know that Monica emailed me and said she was not going to be able to sign on, and Phil said he was not going to be able to sign on. Do you know if Ed was going to bother to sign on?
I think Ed was going to sign on when I spoke to him, but so he may, yeah, there he is. Nope, that's Chuck.
And no, that's Chuck, but that's okay. So we're really only waiting for Ed.
Yep.
Hey, Chuck. So Carol, when you asked about the invitees, we had sort of gone through, Bob's lineup, and we're working that way, but we'll probably invite some additional people to the next one. But I'll let you know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Here comes Ed.
Here comes Ed, and he's connecting up now. Okay. So, Jack, do you want me to talk or do you want to talk?
Why don't you start, Carol?
Okay. Well, there evidently is a problem with the Secretary of State's website where it's not displaying the agendas properly. And because of that fact, the public is not warned properly. So therefore, we can't have our meeting this evening. I know that Chief Raines is signed on, but his comment to us earlier was that he didn't really have any changes to suggest, but he would sign on for any questions you might have. And then George Kroll had thought he was going to ask for some changes, but since then we've reviewed the dates and the times and decided that he probably doesn't need to make a suggestion. That being said, we can't discuss that.
Right.
It'll have to be held at potentially your next meeting, which is July 17th. Is that the right date, Jack?
It's the 19th.
The
July
next
19th?
meeting is July 19th.
July
We have-
19th.
Yeah, we have the opportunity, I guess, to reschedule before that.
You could.
Yeah,
The,
I'd like to.
Pardon?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, stay on track, reschedule this meeting.
Well, we have, we could do that, Michelle, or we could just ask everybody. I know Monica and Ed were doing some work on the previous suggestions. I think we can probably, if the committee feels that we could probably just ask everyone. I'm going to invite additional people to the next meeting, but we don't have a deep docket. And if people would be willing to spend a little more time on July 19th, we could probably get through our agenda at that point. We might go more than an hour at that point, but I think we could probably cover it.
Yeah, that works. I didn't get any minutes or an agenda for this meeting.
I
The
sent
minutes
the
were
minutes-
sent out, but I refrained from discussing too
Yeah,
much
I-
because it's
didn't
not
get
a
'em.
posted.
I didn't see them.
What I can do is recirculate them for you. Maybe there was an address error.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to assume that the consensus is that you're going to continue this agenda, the items that are on this agenda, and merge them with the agenda items that you'll have for July 19th, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're sorry that we weren't able to meet, but sometimes these things happen. So everyone have a good evening, and
Carol, I appreciate.
Thank you, you too.
we'll see you again.
Thank you all. Thank you,
Thanks,
Chief.
everybody.